This is KBOI 2 News this morning.
Good morning. Welcome to KBOI 2 News. It is Thursday, May 10th. I'm Bryan Levin.
And I'm Jenny Hawkins. We cover weather and traffic every 10 minutes on KBOI 2 News this morning. We'll get your Thursday started with Nate Larson for a quick look at what's going on outside.
All right. Thank you, Nate. Yeah, if you're hitting the road soon, not too many of our friends are out there. We're looking good on I-84 and Cloverdale and pretty much all stretches wherever you are starting your drive into work or school. Your next update on weather and traffic is always less than 10 minutes away on KBOI 2 News this morning. And some sources are reporting that the Trump administration is now planning for the summit to be held in Singapore, but no official announcement has been made. At a White House cabinet meeting, the president warned that anything is subject to change.
Everything can be scuttled. Everything can be scuttled. Doesn't mean a lot of things can happen. A lot of good things can happen. A lot of bad things can happen.
Yesterday, North Korea's state-run media mentioned the upcoming summit for the very first time. Authorities in Michigan continue to search for the remains of as many as 6 girls missing for decades. Investigators brought in heavy machinery to dig up a wooded area outside of Detroit yesterday after Arthur Ream, a convicted killer, boasted about murder behind bars. Kimberly King, who was last seen in 1979 as one of the girls officials are hoping to find. Geologists monitoring the Kilauea volcano are warning that it could erupt explosively, sending boulders, rocks, and ash into the air around its summit. Yesterday, the volcano showed a sample of what the explosion could bring. Some rockfall has already contributed to smaller explosions, and geologists say the more rocks that fall, the bigger the explosion could be.
It drained below the water table. As the lava lake lowered, you get rocks falling in from the sides, creating kind of a plug. Water is mixing, you have steam, it's being plugged, the pressure builds, and ultimately the pressure builds great enough that it blasts up through that. So this is our concern if the lava lake continues to drop and goes below water table.
Kilauea is one of the world's most active volcanoes. It has destroyed 36 structures since it began releasing lava through vents about 25 miles east of the summit crater. There are now 15 vents spread through nearby neighborhoods. A Boise charity is now in a desperate hunt for a new home. The volunteers at Handy Hands Reflections, who have created personalized scrapbooks for more than 1,000 grieving families, have to be out by June. Handy Hands Reflections survives on donations and volunteers. Until they find a place, they'll be working out of their homes, fulfilling the requests they get almost daily. But they say that's not sustainable and they need help.
The requests aren't going to stop coming in. The need isn't going to go away, even though we have to kind of put things in boxes.
Put our work on hold for a while.
3 months ago, Handy Hands received a pay it forward for their heartfelt work, but now they need to move forward. Volunteers have put together their own expenses and fundraisers and donor dollars to keep the shop running, and they're asking for a little more help. Friends of the organization will be putting together a GoFundMe account to help. Once the account's set up, you'll be able to find a link on our website, idahonews.com, under the story. Oh, the community always seems to help those in need. Hopefully,
find them a new place to
come through
set up shop.
All right. Absolutely. It's time for our question of the day. We'll take a look at yesterday's question first. 79% of us consider the time we spend doing this as me time. What was the answer?
It's normally time I just start yelling and saying, "Come on, move it!"
All
right,
commuting.
I guess if you find a way to enjoy it, stay with that.
Listen to that podcast.
Yeah,
music,
maybe.
Jam out a little bit.
Okay, now for today's question. 7 out of 10 people say they have to do this every time because their significant other never will. All right, what is it? Well, be careful though. Share with us on Facebook or Twitter.